So, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video. And yeah, it's currently, as you might see, it's currently close to midnight, so I'll keep it short, but it's hardly so, but yeah, it's what it is basically, but yeah, it's comic book Twitter is once again in full swing, because a Golden Age character known as Alan Scott, the first Green Lantern, had been retconned as gay back in 2011 in an alternate version with Emmett Lee's and back in 2020. And currently a writer known as Tim Sheridan. I have no idea who this guy is. No clue. Has decided to see if my it's on. Has decided to make an how to say that got a job as a writer for an Alan Scott comic that takes place in the 40s and deals with him coming to terms with his sexuality, yes or no, his family life. And of course some of the fanboys on Twitter, or what's now X. One side says oh, he's because he's gay, and the other one says oh, if you don't like this comic, you're homophobic. Just say so. Don't bash this comic because there's something in it you don't like. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Another side thinks pretty much is he has been retconned for quite The recent retcon was in 2020. The other was in 2011. But before that, he was a family man, had a wife that basically had could take two different personalities at the time. That resulted in him getting two children with her, called Jade, who also became an I think a superheroine as well. And his son Obsidian was written to be gay from the very beginning. And yeah, that's and yeah, he was originally created in 1940. First appeared in 1940. Was basically the first Green Lantern. And yeah, since then he was always portrayed as a straight character until yeah, the New 52 retcon in 2011 that happened, which I'm not the biggest fan of. It did some good things to characters like Aquaman, for example. And yeah, slowly came back into the but we never heard of that guy ever since. Then yeah, they slowly start bringing the old characters back. And yeah, then in 2020 they basically retconned him as a closeted homosexual when before 2011 there was no sign of him being closeted in the closet at all. So yeah, that's the long history short. But yeah, the thing with the story is, I kind of get what they were trying to do with this, but for me it feels off. But before that, we're going into the way the book is marketed, etc. I think it would have been better before we go into the video that I'm about to show you. We're gonna crack a beer open and if you enjoy my lazy Saturday night, because yeah, the rest of the week I'm working. And yeah, enjoy this week. This yeah, basically killing my brain cells one by one, or not. We're about to see. But yeah, what I get is, it would have been more convincing had they gone with his son. Obsidian was always gay from the very beginning, from his creation. And yeah, having some sort of come to age story in the 40s or in the 50s, whatever, and Alan Scott, etc. being due to the times, due to the yeah the sign of times, etc. Yeah, it's kind of assistant at first, but eventually they have fought. It would be better if they had a father and son moment where like yo, dude. Even though times are different right now, it's not that accepted. I respect you the way you are. Only that would have been better than yeah. Would have been more subtle than turning the OG Green Lantern into a closeted homosexual. But that's my personal opinion. I also posted it on Twat for those who want to find it. And yeah, apparently the author has a problem with that opinion because yeah, as you might figure out here, we're going to the next. Yeah, I also was reading the article about the Vietnam War before I made this. I originally wanted to make a Soul Finder video first to yeah do a non-spoiler review of it, but that has been delayed again till yeah tomorrow early in the morning. I plan to wake up at 7 or 8 a.m. because I want to go to the gym as well. Yeah, apparently I'm blocked by the author himself, by Tim Sheridan, who happens to be a gay author, but he's one of those gays that if you don't 100% agree with me, you're basically a homophobe type of guy. So we're getting into that later, but I digress. But yeah, that's basically it. I was blocked by the guy, and I have no clue who he is. Like I said before, I can't even remember if I ever had an interaction with the guy. Nope, can't remember. So yeah, we're going. So since he blocked me here, we had decided to open an incognito tab. So we're going to crack open and so first we're going to crack open alcohol-free beer. Then we're going to yeah go to this whole video, analyze it. I also give my turn the volume on, and we're going to dissect it one by one. I could also post a link down below for those who don't want to. Also, Gene Gantry for some reason got yeah basically told nothing different, but yeah the gay retcon happened like yeah the most fairly recent back in 2020, and before that an alternate Earth in 2011. And I basically from 2020 that's something I figured out today because I barely read any American comics lately. I think they're just yeah like Thomas would Roy would say cape shit. I mean, they've gone bland, still uninspired. The indies are doing something good with it. I mean, basically, publishers like Alterna and Iconic Comics are basically doing, yeah, one of the few, and yeah, that actually do something with it. But yeah, yeah, if you stick to one formula for far too long, if you stick to superheroes for far too long, and you don't let, yeah, make the stories reach a conclusion, yeah, essential knowledge gets lost along the way, etc. And that's what's happening right now. So yeah, we're going to review some non-essential cookies. We're going to crack open a beer, and yeah, I'll give my thoughts on about how the book is marketed, how it might appeal to, who it might not appeal to, etc. And what kind of things could be done better, and or not. So that's one. Let's play this one. And yeah. And before anyone asking, no, he's paying me to do this. I'm doing this in my own free time. And yeah. Here we go.
A Green Lantern, and I just opened up a box of advanced copies of issue 1, which look amazing. This is the main cover, which also gets a virgin foil variant, and that's by the great and powerful David Talaski. There's also 2 other amazing variants, one by John K. Snyder III, and this beautiful portrait by Nick Robles. I am here to...
I have to say, the cover looks pretty good. Amazing. And yeah, so congrats to the artist, etc. He did a really good job. He captured the Justice Society of America feeling that we kind of yeah, that people know, or maybe the older generation knows, because yeah, the target audience for comics has been yeah, was first at teenagers, but then yeah, that generation is getting older by the day. But now we're getting to the breakdown of how he's trying to market the book. That yeah, is something else.
to ask you a favor. The book comes out...
he's going to ask us a favor. So here we go next.
Next DC Tuesday, October
Mm-hmm.
24th, but already the haters and the queerphobes are out in force, doing everything they can to see that this book tanks. They use code and they make it sound like they have legit problems with a book they haven't read yet. But the truth is, they just don't like that there's a queer hero in the upper ranks of the DCU.
Yeah, that's this is the first thing we didn't read it yet. All right, but the marketing already goes off that he already tells that yeah, it's coming out this Tuesday. So yeah, we haven't read it yet. Fair, totally cool. But then he goes, but he immediately goes to yeah the things what we're already used to, like yeah the queerphobes, homophobes, etc. Basically, what he's trying to tell you is everyone who doesn't agree with my opinion because I'm gay, etc. is certainly a homophobe. That's basically how this guy thinks. If you don't 100% think like this guy, even if you're gay, straight or not, or if you're non-binary, whatever, he'll tell you that yeah, you're a homophobe. That's how he thinks. That people who don't who have a disagreement with him, with however how he's marketing the book, etc., or like there's a queer superhero in the at the top of the universe of yeah the DC universe. I mean, I have no problem with gay guys or the LGBT, or at least the non-radical fraction with it whatsoever. I mean, they could sleep with whoever they want, whoever they want, go loose. They could marry for all that I care. If it doesn't hurt anybody else's lifestyle, they just do their thing, I do my thing. Leave others who might not always agree with their communities, do their own thing. Totally cool. But yeah, I sound like an old guy, I know. But yeah, I don't think the problem is with that. The problem is with not Jake Garrett because he's the Flash. With Alan Scott is he was created in the 1940s as a family man with a wife, kids, etc. So family. And yeah, he has been there for decades. Then 2011 came along with the New 52. He got the Alan Scott of that particular Earth was a gay guy, even though he was poorly executed in my opinion because the only I barely people barely recognized him, and yeah, pretty much got shafted later. Then recently in 2020 during one storyline that I didn't read or care about because I stopped reading caring about DC Comics in 2016. I stuck to back issues. And yeah, made a switch to yeah back to my roots to European and to manga, seinen mangas that target towards what elder teens and adults. Oops. I basically stopped caring about it, but yeah, this is great marketing already. So yeah, if you don't like it, you can click away right now. What I'm about to say, you can click away right now after this.
The only way we can shut these people down is to make this book an undeniable success. The only way to prove to all the big publishers that there's a huge market for authentic stories about LGBTQIA plus characters, and that these stories are for everyone, is to buy the heck out of books like this. This one's only 6 issues, and each one has a few variants, so I'm asking, if you have the means, buy them up. Buy extras to give to people you think really need to read it. Now, you might say this sounds like a great way for Tim Sheridan to make a bundle in royalties. Well, no, I won't make a penny because every single royalty I receive from these 6 issues will go straight to a charity that's very important to me.
Yeah. The thing with charity is you need to, at times you need to follow the money first where the charities are going because I asked him the question, what kind of charity is he going to donate to? Because yeah, I think charities is there's hardly control for where the money is going and yeah, how people at the top behave. So yeah, I know there's too much conflict of interest at times, and yeah, sometimes those charities have ulterior motives. That's why I know people donate to charities, but I don't. I I stopped donating to charity a long time ago. I don't give money to any of them anymore because they've first of all they've done nothing for me when I was at a low, and yeah, it's more like Sometimes they have ulterior motives or are financed by a foreign power or an organization that wants to, yeah, either stabilize society or use certain groups to their advantage. And yeah, that's one of the few reasons why I don't give money to charity. And because I have my own stuff to pay at the moment, I have my own bills to pay, I have my own rent to pay, and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, here we go. So yeah, but here we go. Break it again.
And that I've supported for a long time the Elton John AIDS Foundation, which works to prevent HIV stigma and provide compassionate care for all communities.
That's a noble one. That's a noble cause, but I'd say it's a noble cause because yeah, AIDS is yeah, still yeah, or HIV is a fucked up disease. I hope YouTube doesn't censor this, but so that's a noble thing. But I wonder how much of that money is actually going to that charity, or how that money is being spent. That's my question about this. Because DC or Warner Bros still gets the majority of it, of the sales, etc. So yeah, we're going to find out. But it's a noble thing. I applaud him for it. But yeah, personally, I'm kind of hesitant. I wouldn't donate to charity. Especially with a big celebrity like an Elton John or someone else like the Bill Gates Foundation. I tend to stay away from them because they already have money enough to basically do their own thing. So yeah, that's it. Next.
I am asking you to join the Corps. If you care about truth and justice, about shining a light in the darkness, if you think comics are and should continue to be for everyone, or if you just want to force these Comicsgate trolls back under the bridge they crawled out from, please support our book and send a message that the bullying and the lies and the hate have to stop. Everyone deserves to see themselves in comics. Everyone needs allies, and if you're an ally, now is the time to step up. We outnumber them. So let's pool our power, vote with our wallets, and beat these assholes. Add as many of these 4 variant covers for Alan Scott, the Green Lantern, to your pull list today. Pick them up in store next week, Tuesday the 24th. Thank you so much.
So yeah, that was pretty much it. The whole video on incognito tab, because that's how it works. I understand that he picked the Elton John Foundation against HIV. I do. But basically, the way he tries to market the book, this upcoming issue on Tuesday, is basically similar like how I see with certain yeah, creators in CG, who are basically dark parodies at this point, who think that if you don't support this book to own the lips, you're suddenly a communist, or if you have a certain criticism of the type of writing, type of art, you're suddenly a communist. Here we go with yeah. Well, he basically tried to. Yeah, that being said, I have my own opinions about CG as a whole, but basically the way he's trying to market this is if you're part of the LGBT XYZ community, or if you're gay, join the course and buy this book to own the homophobes, the transphobes, all kinds of phobes, and to give deliver CG. So Comicsgate a big L. And I'm sitting like right here with a beer and look at this guy. And like I said, I understand why he would want to make a story with a closet gay character, but I said I think it would have worked better if he just picked his son, Obsidian, instead, and yeah, make him have a father-son moment. That would be great. That would be authentic. Would be organic. It would be a mature story. But here, yeah, basically the whole, and yeah, same. If you marked it like that, that they eventually come to terms with each other, that would have been great. But this is marketing. This is spite marketing against because he doesn't like a certain part of the indie community. I can't really call him indie, to be honest. Of the CG crowd or the anti-SJW crowd. He needs help to work together. He needs, yeah, basically what a cult leader does is trying to pander to a group. Say, if, hey, we need to buy this book, help to own the conservatives, to own CG, to own everybody who is critical of this particular comic, whatever. Whoa. I doubt this about any of this. This is all about himself, to be honest. And like I said, I have my own problem with the CG crowd. I don't like to patch labels on my head, but yeah. I see the same thing with certain radical fans of the Rippaverse as well, who are, you're not with him, you're against him. That kind of mentality. And exactly what he's intentionally or unintentionally is trying to do here is basically, yeah, of course we didn't. It's not reading it yet, but the way he's trying to market this book is buy this book to own the own conservatives, to own the homophobes, etc. When yeah, I'm pretty sure there are also gay and yeah, LGBT creators and yeah, fans that watch this and think, or have been fans for a very long time, think, hey, maybe this is not the way to market it. This just yeah. For certain CG and Rippa and some radical Rippa fans try to tell him that yeah, if you don't support this, you're a communist or a far leftist or an SJW, whatever. Here you have Tim Sheridan doing the exact same thing on the left, the far left, and that's all because he's gay. All because gay. If you don't, you need to buy this book because to deliver a big L to the CG crowd, to homophobes, transphobes, conservatives, whatever. He's doing the exact same thing on this side, the same spied marketing, just in a different jar. And yeah, that's pretty much my take. And yeah, I mean, people, yeah, as I close, I like to say, if you want to buy this book after watching this, if you want to enjoy this comic, go loose, etc. If you read it, if you enjoy it, perfectly fine. If you don't enjoy it, perfectly fine. But and that's something I've seen some people do in the on Twitter or an X, however you call it, as well. Some people pretend that Anne Scott has been gay from, I said, the 90s, but if you look up the facts, and some people thought that, oh, they felt like he was gay back then. Yeah, nope. As a matter of fact, he was right. The first version of him that was gay was an alternate version from a different Earth in 2011 during the New 52, like I already mentioned. And the true record of the original character from the 40s was in 2020, doing one storyline that I didn't bother to follow. So yeah, if you enjoy it, go loose. If you don't enjoy it, no problem. Just vote with your wallet. It's your wallet, your choice. And yeah, don't start. Yeah, but yeah, don't start. Yeah, turning the facts upside down because the facts don't care about feelings, etc., speculations, things. And yeah, maybe maybe if you think yeah, there needs to be more representation of gays or LGBT, etc. There's a simple solution: create your own things, but don't. But yeah, I said don't try to change one particular character that has been yeah, for example, a family guy for quite some time, with no signs of him being queer or whatever. But I could use Sunset. Don't try to yeah, change what suddenly overnight change yeah, sexuality just to yeah, to own the transphobes, etc. What kind of stuff. But yeah, and yeah, just respect the source material. That's basically what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, it's currently 11:45 p.m. I'm going to finish my beer, go to bed, do some reading on my own, and yeah, prepare the review, and also prepare the review for tomorrow. So yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much my take on this, and yeah. And to I don't like to bring up people, but Jean Gantry had a take about this as well. She got probably a lot of flack for it, but personally, I don't think she deserved it at all. It was just her opinion, and yeah, she basically didn't say anything different than what I'm saying in this video right now. So yeah, but yeah, the link is down below. Feel free to watch it. Do you watch it if you agree with his take? No problem. If you don't, if you agree with Tim Sheridan's take, go ahead, go loose. If you don't agree with it, any more like, and you want to build more subtlety, like I was trying to suggest I take, no problem. Just come to your own conclusions, and yeah, that was my lazy Saturday video. So anyways, talk to you guys later. Hasta la próxima. Janet.